We're doing a re-enlistment ceremony for Sergeant Jessop, who is the Operations NCO for the Division Chaplain's Office. And in our LGOP, in the Chaplain Section LGOP, there's no one finer to have on the team than Sergeant Jessop.
The reason I had joined the Army was because from the time I was younger, I'd always wanted to be a part of something bigger than myself. I didn't want to live a selfish life. When I die, I want someone to have said, she made an impact on my life in some way. She was able to help me somehow.
We begin with the chaos in Afghanistan as U.S. troops head back into the country to secure Kabul's main airport after thousands flooded the airport in a desperate attempt to flee the Taliban.
August 16th, 2021, Chaplain Lieutenant Colonel Pinky Fisher and I teamed up together as the 82nd Airborne Division was called on the IRF deployment to Afghanistan. And as Chaplain Fisher and I sat down every day, we would come up with a plan. Where can we be the most helpful? Where can we be the best utilized?
It's nearly a week since evacuation operations began, and every day the demand for flights out of Kabul grows all the more desperate.
There was a few times Chaplain Fisher and I would go to the gates and they would be like, hey, we are worried about our soldiers, Marines, because what the Marines and the soldiers witnessed while sitting at these gates, it's morally crushing them.
Marines confirmed the baby handed to them over a wall is now safe at the airport.
They're witnessing the Taliban beat pregnant women. They're witnessing men come and take children from women because they thought they could get if their kid went over the gate, then they could come through. There was women who were intentionally hurting their children because they knew if their child needed medical help, they could get them over the gate. In the back of their head, and some of them even said it out loud, what are we doing? What is the purpose of us to be here? We are not going to save all of these people. Why are we here? And it's very demoralizing knowing you can't do anything about it. You are there to do what you can, but you are not going to be able to save everyone. An idea Chaplain Fisher had when we got these soldiers at the hospital, she'd be like, you're seeing all of this bad, you're seeing all of the troubles that these people are going through. Let me show you the good. We had a sergeant major that had just been going and going and going, and he just looked stressed. And I was like, hey, Sergeant Major, I need you to come with me for a second. I need you to come with me to the hospital, though. There's something for you there. And he's like, all right, let's make it quick. I only have a few minutes. I went to the back of the hospital where this couple was with their orphan twins that they had taken in, and I just grabbed one that I'd been holding earlier in the day, and I just put this baby in his arms. And in that moment, you could see so much emotion just come over that sergeant major. He ended up staying with that family. The 2 minutes he had given me, he ended up staying with them for about 2 hours. And he had walked that baby onto the airfield, onto the aircraft. And while we were standing on the airfield, he was holding her and he looked at me and he said, out of all of the things that I've had to do in this country, this is what it comes down to. And he started crying. And I think going to Afghanistan and seeing all those people that I was able to help, I think that has made a very large impact on them. And I'm grateful to have been able to have been a part of an experience like that.